Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching yet another episode of Lima Shenanigans of 1977. It's Friday night, and you know what that means. It's time for your AEW Rampage Event Center Wrestling Report. And now here's the man to give you that report, Mr. Eric M. Lima.
I thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977, episode 1570 of the show. I hope you guys are having a great, wonderful day. Today is Saturday, the 27th of July, 2024, 1:33 p.m. I have to reiterate what I'm about to bring. Of course, I always bring the entertainment as far as sports news, wrestling news, some gaming. Hopefully, I haven't not gamed in quite a while. Let's see, what else? I bring you all the Flash Game Show gameplays and whatnot, possibly some lists, some stuff outside the house, and all this good stuff, and what's been going on. So that's been trying to entertain all of you. That's my ultimate goal. So hope you guys are having a wonderful, blessed day, of course. And it has been a crazy week. It's been a crazy week, trying week, but it's coming to an end, as you know. Next week we had the first half of the week of July, and then the second half it will be August. And August has been one of my favorite months since a couple of years ago, where everything had changed for me over here and in this house. And ever since then, I've been enjoying life and been having so much fun and everything else in between, and just it's really cool. So, anywho, so I hope you guys are having I hope you guys are doing good. Let's get right into it. We got to talk about what happened on AEW Rampage. As you know, All In is not that far behind, folks. And I know I watched the WWE as well, so we got SummerSlam coming up next Saturday. So there'll be a lot to digest after next weekend, that's for sure. Got the Portuguese Feast going on. We got some wrestling there going on as well for the first time since the 90s. Also, we got SummerSlam, AEW Collision, all sorts of crazy stuff happening next week. And as you know, friendly reminder once again, Raw and NXT will not be on the USA Network for 2 weeks because of the Olympics. So, because of the Summer Olympics in Paris, France. So, with that, to that end, go to Sci-Fi. If your TV has Sci-Fi, if you have a channel of Sci-Fi, go to Sci-Fi. That is where you are going to watch Monday Night Raw and NXT for the next 2 weeks. NXT's got the Great American Bash 2024. And as you know, this will be very interesting because a lot of stuff's going down in wrestling. I'll tell you one thing, a lot of happenings. As Gorilla Monsoon once say, it's a happening, you know. A lot of stuff going down, a lot of stuff happening, a lot of ground to cover. And I'm telling you one thing right now, things are getting more fiercer and fiercer and fiercer. Let me tell you something. Yeah. So it's getting fierce out there. It's getting fierce. The women are getting fierce. The men are getting fierce. Everybody has been wanting a piece of each other, whether it be WWE, AEW. You know, people are trying to duck. People are trying to... Speaking of the AEW Women's Division, as you know, Anna Jay is going to excursion to Japan to Stardom for the next few weeks, probably a couple months, and I'm going to be working in a tournament down in Stardom, which is going to be really exciting for her. New experience for her. It's going to be a huge opportunity for Anna Jay to really get back into the swing of things, and she'll probably be more, when she comes back to the States, she's going to be more fiercer than ever before. And after the incident that happened at the San Diego Comic-Con, Mercedes Moné and her new bodyguard, Camille, dressed as Poison Ivy and Bane, possibly paying tribute to the Batman and Robin movie starring George Clooney and Chris O'Donnell. We will not get into that. Not much of a movie critic am I, but I just go and watch a movie. I enjoy it. I like it. If I don't like it, well, ain't that too bad. So, anyways, decided to pester Britt Baker a little bit, and Britt Baker about had enough. And Tony Khan was right there, and I'm like, Tony, what are you going to do? And Tony goes, you know what? I enough of this. It's going to get settled at All In. TBS ton on the line. Mercedes Moné will defend the gold against Britt Baker at All In. That match is being made. The Mercedes Moné, you're not ducking now. And don't hide behind the Young Bucks and your possibly new crush, Kazuchika Okada. Jeebus. You know? And don't hide behind Camille either. Because Camille might want your title. Who knows for sure. After all, your bodyguard Camille was the longest reigning NWA Women's World Champion. Mercedes Moné. Don't forget that. So we're talking the Royal Rampage. Now, I like the fact that the AEW decided to leave the 2 rings there an advantage. All right? 2 wrestlers start off in each ring. And then in, I don't know, it was 2-minute intervals, 1-minute interval, and whatnot, another wrestler comes in. It's like the Royal Rumble with 2 rings. Only difference is you get 4 wrestlers start off, 2 in each ring. Imagine that. A 2-ring Royal Rumble. All you gotta do it a little differently. Instead of having 2 wrestlers start off, have 4. Alright? Have 4. So, have 4. And the first 4 that started off, Orange Cassidy, Claudio Castagnoli, Brody King, and Commander. Castagnoli and Commander started off in one ring in the further right. In the further left ring, it would be Orange Cassidy and Brody King. These 2 were going at it. Those 4 were going at it. Then here comes Tomohiro Ishii. And the Stone Pitbull was helping out Orange Cassidy. And then remember, Ishii is now part of the conglomeration. That consists of Orange Cassidy, Mark Briscoe, the Ring of Honor World Champ, and Kyle O'Reilly. Ishii is the 4th member of the group, and they went at it. And Brian Cage and joining in on the fray. As you know, speaking of Brian Cage's lovely wife, Melissa Santos, is now part of AEW. Just signed a contract with AEW, so Brian Cage must be a very happy man to have his lovely wife by his side. And then Butcher came in. And then Daddy Magic Matt Menard, who was the color commentary. That's me, boys. I'm going in the ring. I like Matt Menard. He's a funny dude. Very, very outgoing. I like him. And then Roderick Strong came in. And then Kip Sabian came in. And then Brandon Cutler, the stooge for the Young Bucks, the Elite, ran his mouth how he's going to win this thing. And he got clotheslined out. And then I think I don't know who clotheslined him out. Maybe Tomohiro Ishii. Ishii clotheslined him out. It's like, that's what you get for running him out there, Cutler, you stooge. Who the F is Griff Garrison? I always want to say that. I miss Brody Lee. Anyways, after him, Nick Wayne, 1/3 of the Trios champs, come in the ring. Then Kyle O'Reilly. Then Jeff Jarrett. Matt Taven. Jay Lethal. Mike Bennett. The Beast Mortos, Darby Allin, and the final guy, Leo Rush. And the owner and the winner of the Royal Rampage, Darby Allin. So the winner of this Royal Rampage, in this case, Darby Allin, will get a shot at the AEW World Title at AEW Grand Slam. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Will Nightingale dresses Statlander and decided to challenge her to an eliminator matchup. So you want it? Eliminator matchup. You win, you get a shot at All In. Women's action, Layla Gray versus Chris Statlander. And as you know, you got that walking combination of Kevin Hart and Steve Harvey. That would be Stokely Hathaway. And Statlander won. And then Lance Archer defeated Alejandro. In fact, Lance Archer decided to carry his opponent to the ring. He was beating the crap out of his opponent in the back before he headed to the ring. Beat him easily. And then Renee Paquette interviewed Saraya and the lovely, gorgeous Aussie angel, Harley Cameron. Lord have mercy. Harley Cameron, who's got the beauty of the late, great Olivia Newton-John, the singing talent of the lovely Kylie Minogue. And the wrestling talent attitude of timeless Tony Storm. And I think, and Saraya is complaining about not being part All In her hometown. She said she was going to have a match to prove that she deserves to be at All In. And Harley Cameron being funny as usual, repeating everything Saraya mostly ever says. But I love Harley Cameron. More Harley Cameron, please. Love Harley Cameron. Anyways, four-way tag was the main event. Private Party. That would be the team of Mark Quinn and Isaiah Cassidy. The Don Callis family, represented by Roosh and Kyle Fletcher, the former Ring of Honor TV champ. Meanwhile, the Righteous, represented by Dutch and Vincent. And the Outrunners, Triple Floyd and Truth Magnum. And John Callis, of course, joined on commentary. And Roosh and Fletcher won the matchup and decided to beat up on one of the Outrunners. I think it was Truth Magnum afterwards. And sending a message to anybody. Now, I'm kind of curious. If anybody wants to hear the results of Ring of Honor Death Before Dishonor, I can do that for you. If you guys don't mind. You know? So, if y'all don't mind. And, let's see what, let's see. Ring of Honor. Oh. Ring of Honor. Death Before Dishonor. Results. Okay. Alright, here we go. Now, so, and, alright, so here we go. So here's what went down. The debut of the MXM collection. That's Mason Mansour, the formerly known as the Maximum Male Models. They defeated the Spanish Announce Project against a team of Sapanico and Angelico. So they won that matchup. If anybody correct me on which team? I know Sapanico is put. The next bout, Marina Shafir took on Angelica Risk, and this is the 0 hour. And Marina Shafir, the problem, beating her with the mother's milk. What a name for a wrestling move. Anyways, but during that, match in Mansour, Madden and Mansour picked up the victory, and Maria Kanellis congratulated him, indicates she's interested in managing. Maria Kanellis with the MXM collection would be good. Would be good. Maria's back with Chris out with Chris Garrison. He's teamed up with Anthony. Chris Garrison teamed up with Anthony Henry to took on Carly Bravo and Sean Dean of the Infantry, and the Infantry did defeat Garrison and Henry, and even though Maria tried to attract the Infantry. In fact, Garrison and Henry lose to the Infantry, I should say. Final match is Dante and Darius Martin of the Top Flight take on the Outrunners, and Top Flight did defeat them. Yeah. And so Commander versus the Beast Mordos, and the Beast Mordos, though, defeated Commander one-on-one. That was good. Kingdom versus Kyle O'Reilly and Tomohiro Ishii, and the Kingdom did retain their titles against Tomohiro Ishii, and I think the reason why Don Callis and Kyle Fletcher showed up, and looks like I think Kyle O'Reilly is going to have a bone to pick with Kyle Fletcher. Diamante versus Layla Hirsch in a Texas Death match, and these two ladies went at it, and Layla Hirsch defeated Diamante. So, Wheeler Yuta versus Lee Moriarty Pure Championship. And we have a brand new champion, Lee Moriarty, and of the Shane Taylor Promotions. Congratulations to. Yeah, but Yuta did put the belt around his waist, shows respect. Billy Starks versus Red Velvet for the Women's Television Championship, and holy mackerel, we have a new Women's TV champion. Red Velvet defeated, Red Velvet defeated Billy Starks to win her first television title in Ring of Honor. Congratulations to Red Velvet. World Man 6-Man Tag Team Championship Eliminator match, and the winners will face the Undisputed Kingdom at Battle of Belts 11. That is tonight. And the Dark Order, that is Evil Uno, Alex Reynolds, and my favorite member of the Dark Order, Johnny Ungie, John Silver. Queen Lauren knows what I'm talking about. I like that guy. That guy's hilarious. Who the F is Griff Garrison? That's Griff Garrison. And it won't be the same without Brody Lee, because John Silver and Brody Lee had that comical chemistry when they were doing their and then BD and Lee YouTube shows, and it was really funny between those two. And Evil Uno he screams like a girl, he gets hit with a baby, and all that good stuff. That's what I like about John Silver. He brings a lot of entertainment. It'll be a shame if AEW released a guy, and I always see WWE pick him up, because the other guy can be. This guy, John Silver, most entertaining dude ever. No matter what organization he's in, he'll be an entertaining dude. Trust me. He's an entertaining dude in Ring of Honor. So, anyways. Six-man tag. The winners will face the Undisputed Kingdom for that six-man tag team belts, as the it's Dustin Rhodes and the Von Erichs going up against the Dark Order, and there was a brawl. Uno used a cowbell, but in the end, Von Erichs got to use the claw on both Evil Uno and John Silver. Reynolds was finished off. Rhodes picked up the victory. It will be. And Dustin Rhodes and Von Erichs will face the Undisputed Kingdom tonight for the Ring of Honor 6-Man Tag Team titles. A 6-way TV title match as Atlantis Jr. defends against Leo Rush, Big Shotty Lee Johnson, Shane Taylor, Johnny TV, and Brian Cage. 6-way. And it was a survival of the fittest elimination matchup. Rush eliminated Shane Taylor. Big Shotty Lee Johnson eliminated Leo Rush. And Cage eliminated both Big Shotty Lee Johnson and Jonathan Television, a.k.a. Johnny TV. And Atlantis defeated Cage to retain the title. So alright, Athena defended her title against Queen Aminata for the Women's Championship. And this is the first time that Lexi Nair got involved in this matchup. Lexi Nair has been known for her interviews on Ring of Honor and AEW. She gave a Fallen Goddess a weapon while the referee was distracted, allowed her to get the victory, and Athena defeated Aminata to keep her title. Mark Briscoe versus Roderick Strong for the world title, Ring of Honor world title, and this was a heck of a matchup. Taven and Bennett were showing up and trying to interfere, but Kyle O'Reilly and Ishii showed up to even the score, and Briscoe ended up Briscoe defeated Roderick Strong to keep the title. So that's really, really cool. So you got a 2-for-1 special. AEW Rampage and then Ring of Honor Death Before Dishonor. I've been reading off the results page. So that's all the time we have on the show. Episode 1570 of Eric Lee Shenanigans of 1977. Next up will be my Card Sharks Final card Saturday for July of 2024, as next week is August. So, until then, until next episode comes rolling around, Mr. Announcer, take us home.
That is all for today's episode. This is your announcer speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, doing for Bob Saget Productions, and in association with a Raven Bofa Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching today's episode. Tune in next time for another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Goodbye for now.